Hello guys, so I recently discovered that most Nigerians, especially those who wish to register a company with CAC, doesn't truly understand the concept of share capital of a company. You see, when you want to register a company with CAC, one of the things you have to consider is the value of that company, which is in the share capital of the company. And the share capital of the company will be determined by the nature of business you want that company to do. Okay, because once you choose a share capital, your company cannot invest more than the value of the share capital. Do you get that? So let's take, for instance, you want to register a company of 1 million share capital. That does not mean that you need 1 million to start that business for the company. No, that's not what it means. It means that the amount of money to be invested in that company will not be more than the value of 1 million shares. So remember, one ordinary share is equal to 1 naira. Okay, so if someone is going to invest like 500,000 naira into their company, the moment the person gives you 500,000 naira, you're going to give the person 500,000 worth of shares of that company, because one share is 1 naira. So a share capital is the value of money someone invests into a company. Okay, so you own a company of 1 million share capital and someone invested 500,000 into that company. You are allotting 500,000 shares to that investor. That share is evidence that he owns part of that company with you. Okay, so that is what share capital is all about in a simple format. So instead of a company to go to bank and borrow money to invest into their business, they use shares to attract investors. Okay, so the value of shares you own in a company, the value of money you put in the company, that means the value of shares you hold in the company. Okay, and there are broadly two types of shares. There are ordinary shares and there are preferential shares. So a company is limited by its share capital, meaning that you cannot invest more than the value of a share capital in a company. Take for instance, I told you, if you have a company of 1 million share capital and you as the company owner, you have already invested 500,000 naira into the company. That means you have 500,000 shares of that company. And you needed to have more investment, but you don't have money to do that investment. You now meet somebody and say, okay, can you give me 250,000 naira to put into this company? The moment the person gives you 250,000, you are allotting 250,000 shares to that person. You meet another person and say, I need another